Next thing I want to talk to you about is lubrication. We have a few different lubricants, but they're all easily 50 times lubricity grease. It's a spray, aerosol spray. You're going to be able to put it on thinner, but everybody is used to either Old Bull or clear grease, and I'm going to put this on a lubricity machine and show you the difference. Now, when it comes to a grease, 90% of it is just fillers. Take this grease, put it on here. There's only 10% of this is anti-wear packages. So you're using a lot of fillers, and 90% of it's going to be wasted because we have tight tolerances, and most of it's going to be wiped away. So only 10% of what you're putting on there is true lubrication. So what I'm going to demonstrate here, even with that, it's a poor lubricant. I put on a lot, and you're going to be able to see as soon as, with the tight tolerances we have, put it on there, it's already split. So it split most of your fillers away. So it's leaving a little bit to be desired, since there's only really 10% anti-wear packages. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on this. I want you to take a look at this torque wrench. Now you're hearing the chatter there at that weight. And I'm binding it up at this. I couldn't see it, but I'm guessing it was somewhere around the 35, 45 pounds. So at that point, now I've had chatter, I'm getting galling, and it actually bound up at that 40, 45 pounds of pressure. And as you can see, right here, I'll wipe this away, and there's wear and tear right here and here. At this point, if that's your tool, and that was your ejector pins, your slides, whatever, that tool is wrecked, you're going to have to take it off, and you're going to have to actually fix those pieces of the mold. So this is Lube 2000, and it's a pure lubricant. I spray it onto what's already been galled up and bound up, and it's already chattering because of all that sound from before. You can see that pressure. That's after it's already beat up. This is 100% pure lubrication. It outperforms everybody else's lubricants. I haven't found anybody that can outperform this Lube 2000. It's a thin spray rather than that thick grease. You can see it. So that's 100% pure lubrication. If I spray it onto my ejector pins, I might lose a little bit as it's being wiped off, but if you've degreased beforehand and you spray this onto a degreased piece of metal, it has a chance to get right down into the molecular structure. If you can put a little bit of finger pressure onto it, it sets it in there, and you just get more bang for your buck. What I'm going to do now is just show you the Lube 2000 directly onto a clean roller. And this is the hard metal, this is the soft metal. And I'm going to start it up, spray it. Now, there's no wear and tear on this at all. This is just starting from scratch. But if you would see, if you come in close, you can see that just like with a regular grease, it still splits it, but it's a real thin layer of lubricant. I'm going to start it up again. Could probably take my body weight. A little bit too heavy to try because I'll bend it. Anyway, this is what's left over. I may have a little bit of tarnish there, but that's mainly from the heat and the pressure, but there's no wear there. And the same thing here. If I wipe that away, there's no wear. So this is easily 50 times lubricity of grease. It's going to last longer. I wouldn't say it's going to last 50 times longer than grease, but It has higher properties of lubricity, so it's going to take more pressure, it's going to take more pounding and thin out. This is something that I haven't talked about before, but this takes a 200 Timken load. Most greases are like 20, anywhere from 12 to 30 Timken load. And this is a 200. And my other grease that I handle is a 65 Timken load. So that's a lot of pound out, thin out that people have to deal with, along with the high lubricity. It's a win-win for everybody. Thank you.